Yo, is this shit on? What? Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, 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 doom. What a guan. What a black lad man, it's Friday. Me and drinking rum with my man 36 and we're gonna have a good time. You heard word. Oh shit. Heat, bro. Heat is fire. Got the rocks,
Oh.
my rum, my coke, and actually it's Malibu rum,
Yeah.
coconut. Because you know you put the
Yeah.
lime in the coconut, and oh look at you! I heard that clanging around.
Yeah,
you.
that little clinky.
Oh, look
No,
at
I
that.
throw the ice cubes in the shine jar. You know what I mean?
The shine. I am here drinking the shine, man. Oh
That'll clear your nostrils.
Oh yeah.
So,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
the only thing I can think about.
Mhm.
I know we normally don't jump right into it, but the only thing I can think about is when you throw me curveballs. I like that. I don't know what to expect. So
Oh.
what's this whole PornHub thing? I saw it on the thumbnail. What the hell? I was like, finally, I've been waiting on this one.
You know what? You're not the first person. Chase as well. I also saw the thumbnail. He's like, what PornHub? What's going on with PornHub? Oh, well,
Elon Musk is Elon Musk buying that too?
Speaking of Chase is in the
there
house.
He is.
What up, boys? Is it boys or boysy? Boys. That depends where you're coming from.
Yeah,
boys,
right.
It is. Yeah, man. Yeah, I got my Malibu and Coke going on. Thank you very much for being here, Chase. We know we appreciate you because you're one of the real ones, man. So yeah, the Pornhub thing. You really want to know? You really want to hit that one? Okay, we can start.
Yeah, I'm like curiosity's killing me.
Yeah, because you're a fucking pervert.
I think that was unfair.
Oh yeah, shots fired.
I'm a provert. I've been at it a long time.
You're a provert. All right. So this is one article that was on it. So basically what happened, the Quebec Health Ministry sent out a tweet they sent out a tweet, I think it's on a daily or weekly basis on the present COVID situation in the province, right?
Right.
So usually there's a link attached to it where you go and you can see, how many people caught it, how many hospitalizations, yada, yada, yada. But apparently this link was a link to Pornhub video. Yeah, it got around.
Oh, wow.
But in all fairness, though, Pornhub is a Quebec company. Yeah, it stayed true to it. So basically, whoops, Quebec public health account tweets Pornhub link with daily COVID data.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Speaking of hard-ons, the social media team at Quebec's public health had an embarrassing gaffe on Thursday afternoon, sharing a NSFW Pornhub link with their daily COVID-19 data. Santé Quebec has been sharing daily COVID-19 numbers since the start of the pandemic, but it seems a kinky link was shared as part of Thursday's numbers. Originally, the tweet read in French, "Here's the situation in Quebec as of April 13."
We're all fucked. COVID has been hard on all of us.
Oh my God. Originally to read in French, "Here's the situation in Quebec as of April 13th. That link to a femdom feet worship Pornhub page.
Oh, and it would have to be feet. Wow.
Quebec's public health Twitter account quickly removed the foot fetish link and replaced it with its actual COVID-19 data. But in today's world, it's tough to virtually mess up without getting caught. Here's a relatively SFW screen record of the initial incident.
I can't wait till Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Let's see where it is. I wonder if they removed it. So that was the link. So that was basically the link for it. You clicked it. This is where you brought foot fetish porn. Wow. Yeah. Well, I can tell you something. That's the best thing that came out of the Ministry of Health from Quebec throughout these 2 years was that link. Man.
Wow.
Yeah. Explain that one to your grandchildren. Oh my God. So yeah, that's what happened, man. A good fucking laugh.
So I'm trying to find it right now. I heard from a friend, and I can't believe I didn't look this up, but I forgot till right about now. I don't know if it was Chicago, New York, somewhere, but I guess they found a sex doll that was wrapped in a sheet. The first responders thought it was a body, and no one ever checked, and they just left it laying there under a sheet. It was like a latex sex doll. And after about, I don't know, a long time securing the crime scene and all this other stuff, they go to move it, I guess, and realized it was just a sex doll. Like no one looked.
Wow. Chase says someone at work copy pasted the wrong link. Yeah, pretty much. That's crazy shit. So here's another article from a major media channel throughout Canada, Canadian TV. Quebec Health Minister official Twitter account got some extra traffic Thursday morning after a link and I'm sure a lot of people ran to that fucking link after what porn? What in Quebec? Yeah. Let me get vaccinated right now. Shit. I'm sorry, man. Due to a situation beyond our control, a link with an inappropriate content was posted on our Twitter account. How can it be beyond your control? You're supposed to have control of who's posting this shit for the government, right?
Right.
So, oh my God, man.
Wow.
Oh, dude.
So apparently it was in Georgia after all the tornadoes. There was a life-size latex. It shows pictures of it. It's like, did you see that?
Throw in the link in the private chat of StreamYard.
Well, here, I'll send it to you.
Or send it to me on...
yeah. That is hilarious.
Dude, those dolls are freaking expensive, man. The real dolls?
Well, it got sucked out of somebody's house during a tornado, and they thought it was a body because it was in a bunch of debris.
Yeah.
There you go. I could see how that would dupe somebody when you look at the picture, though. That's funny.
My God, a real doll.
She's wearing them Daisy Dukes.
Those things are like $8,000 or something like that.
You seem to be very versed on the subject.
Oh, yeah, I checked that shit out, bro. I told you. Damn right, man. I'm not gonna shy about it. That shit. I saw it. You know where I saw it first? I saw it on. There used to be a show on a network here at 11 o'clock at night. It started, and it was all these like kink shows, right?
Right.
It was on cable TV. It was really censored and stuff. But there was one that was about a porn company here in Montreal, and there was another one that was about fetishes and things, the evolving technology in the sex industry, basically in the sex stores and stuff like that, right? And it came out the story of the guy who invented the real doll. And he was like, it was basically the guy, he wanted to make a mannequin that was really lifelike. Right, that will look and feel.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
And then it was so expensive at the time, and the stores wouldn't buy them. Right. So his buddy, as a joke or something, said, "Well, why don't you make it into a sex doll?" And he did that, and they started selling them. and it just caught on like wildfire. And now they have for men and they have for women. It's crazy. All right, let's see this link you just sent me.
I mean,
oh my god, no shit. Imagine, oh my god,
I'm saving up for one that can make biscuits and gravy. When they get it to that point, or maybe, you know, I don't know, it's got an easy bake oven in its ass. I don't know, but I'm gonna need food somehow.
Can you imagine the picture on the right? You're walking
exactly.
You're taking a hike somewhere and you see that. Oh my god, I think my heart would just stop.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can totally see why they thought that was a body.
Oh my gosh,
they named her in that article. Says
well, they didn't have a name tag.
No, they affectionately named her Regina or something like that.
Wow. Damn, $8,000. I just ordered my wife from Vietnam. Oh, you came from Vietnam for $5,000. Knows how to cook for you.
You want jail for your nail?
Crazy.
Yeah, I can see how that would dupe somebody.
Yeah. Oh my god, what else does he say? He's on fire. Chase is on fire today.
Selena, that's it.
Selena's. If anything, they'll pay me to get dual citizenship, but I don't think I get to choose the model. Yeah, I heard that's a thing actually. People pretending to get married and hardly know the person just for green cards. Wow, what the fuck? Yeah, seriously, that's crazy. Cops called on the scene of a dead body on a hiking trail. Discover a life-size sex doll that they have named Selena by Adriana Diaz for the Daily Mail.
Wow,
yeah, that is freaking crazy. You're walking and you see that. Oh my god!
Somebody threw away a perfectly good woman.
You know what? Not only that, they threw out like Under Armour socks, like, you know, that's like a $24 pair of socks right there.
Right. You know,
I'm just saying.
Who's gonna put fucking socks on a sex doll? What the hell is that?
I don't know. Her feet were cold. Maybe maybe I don't know. Maybe that has like some kind of metal studs or something on the feet to keep them from falling. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe that way her feet don't slip out from underneath her. Gives it a little grip.
I wonder if that's the deputy truck, or some dude says, "No problem. I'll take care of this for you, Mr. Officer. I'll take her home for me."
I hope they used hand sanitizer after they handled her, though.
Seriously.
Don't shine a black light over that thing.
Neighbors would be like, "Hey, I haven't seen Earl in last week." They're fucking around with the doll. Oh my god. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. That is crazy. That's the only picture they have? Yeah. Oh no. Oh, here we go. There's a close-up one. Look, it looks like one of the Spice Girls on a bad day.
Yeah. Dirty Spice.
Dirty Spice.
Old Spice.
Look at that dude. Oh, Under Armour socks. What the heck? Yeah, that would have freaked the shit out of me.
I guess it happened. It's not the first time it's happened. I seem to recall a few years ago somebody throwing one into a river, and people thought that it was a body of somebody who drowned. So they were like calling the cops and stuff. And
oh my god!
What's that say? Poor girl. What?
Where?
It said it in bold print. It's not important. It said "poor girl" something in bold print right below that last picture. Oh wow!
Oh, poor girl. Oh, yeah. Michelle Whitson. She says, "Poor girl. She looks like she's had a rough couple of days." Oh, I have to bring this back. Hold on. We'll bring it back. I don't want to make things. I'm just saying, you know, crazy house, and someone come out and cancel me. This is where it says, "Poor girl. It looks like she had a rough couple of days." That was a wife demanding her hubby dump his side piece for sure. I think Selena was having a rough night. So was it cleaned up and sent home with Deputy Dennis?
Finders keepers.
Yeah. Talk about double dipping. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was funny. That was funny. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Real dolls are some serious shit. Some serious thing, man. That's a crazy business. Real doll. I'm actually bringing this shit up. Oh man, I can't put this. Oh Jesus. I mean, can I? Can I really share this? Oh my god, there's some crazy ass shit, bro.
I don't think I would.
Huh?
I don't think I would put it up.
Only if I could. I can't even censor this shit. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Yeah,
so what else? What did Trudeau do now?
Oh my god, dude, Trudeau. You man. That okay? Listen. There is no more Liberal party here. That Liberal Party, forget it. It isn't. This guy is completely. He is funding the media. He basically what he did. He has donated $1.6 billion to CBC. That's the Canadian broadcast channel, right? That is basically free on the airwaves. 1.6 billion into them, right, for funding, and basically a total of 600 million in other mainstream media channels, CTV, Global News. And not only that, now he is everyone that's a journalist basically has to apply for a certificate, a certified certificate given by the CRTC, which is funded by the Canadian government, in order to be considered a real journalist. Media company.
Wow.
So basically, all this is because of what transpired within the last 2 years with Rebel News and things like that, right? Where they were questioning the authority and the facts that were being spitted out by mainstream media, right?
Around COVID.
Around COVID, around everything, around the whole truckers convoy as well, right? Where that whole incident with the Confederate flag and with the Nazi flag, right? Which was the photographers from Trudeau's media campaign, photographers that went there specifically to find that person and blow that one narrative, right? So they're basically doing all this right now to control the narrative, and it's really crazy. It's insane. He passed this bill. I'm gonna bring it up right now. He passed this bill where basically freedom of speech. Freedom of speech is gone. It's gone.
Right. So he's making good on his "I admire China." And
absolutely, man, absolutely.
Wow.
So this is what is this article? April 5th. A new bill will force tech giants to negotiate deals to pay media to use their content. So now, not only that, now he's going after Google, YouTube, Facebook, any of these. They're basically saying, we'll give you money as long as you crack down on the people that are spinning a different narrative than us.
Wow.
Which is crazy. So here you have digital giants will have 6 months to negotiate private deals to compensate Canadian media outlets for reusing their news content, or be forced to reach an agreement if a new federal bill becomes law. Right now, the health and future of the news industry, especially local news, are at risk. Heritage Minister Pablo Rodriguez said at a news conference Tuesday in Ottawa after introducing the bill. The bill is designed to support Canada's independent media. It's modeled after an Australian lawmaking tech companies such as Google and Meta, which owns Facebook and Instagram, pay for news content on their platforms.
So
it's insane.
It is. So it kind of along these lines. So you heard about the Elon Musk thing in Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
So he buys 10.5 or 11%, right, of
Yeah.
the stock. So then I guess today, Twitter, they call it, what do they call it? The poison pill. So they pop the poison pill, and it says basically in their company bylaws that if anyone purchases more than 15% of the company's stock without the board's approval, then they pop the poison pill and they devalue their own stock, which basically makes the controlling shareholder, which basically makes their stock worthless. So they will own the company, but it won't be worth anything.
Yeah.
They'll own a controlling share, but it won't be worth anything.
But let's be honest. Do you think that Elon Musk gives a shit? Either he's going to take it over or he's going to destroy it.
Right. And that's what I say. I say they're playing with fire.
But
he'll call them on it. Bigger than shit.
This is the thing now, right? In order to have free speech, you have to buy it. That's basically what's happening.
Oh yeah, and that was his point. So there's an investment firm or an investment fund called Vanguard. That's what a lot of people in the United States, their 401k is invested by Vanguard. As a matter of fact, I think mine is. But so this company, Twitter approached them and said, you would have board approval to outdo Elon Musk. And I think they're working on some kind of deal for Vanguard to buy that up to that 15% mark and kind of hold, Elon out.
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. So here you go. This right here. The bill was welcomed by News Media Canada. No shit, right? Because they're getting funded, which represents more than 500 print and digital across. This approach has been shining across Australia. Again, Australia has, let's be honest, Australia has their own fucking problems with what their government was trying to do with them, to them during this whole pandemic as well. With this legislation, Canada is clearly picking up where Australia left off, and there's real potential for us to emerge as a leader when it comes to protecting news and journalism and ultimately our democracy, she said. Rodriguez said that the reality is grim in Canada's news industry, with 451 new outlets closing their doors since 2008. All right, whatever. Oh my God, it kind of looks like Culture Casino. So I have a different article, actually. Hold on. It's just this one right here. Oh, no. I froze. Why is it frozen? There we go. There's that fucking piece of shit. I can't even stand seeing his face anymore, man. It's just pissing me off. Share screen. And I'm going to get to that chat right now. So Chase says, Chase is like on fire. He's like, we have 9 people watching. Hello, 9 people watching. Thank you for joining in. Chase says they are restricting access to the information, making it harder to get the truth for the public. As you said, control the narrative. I said Trudeau was bad from the start.
And you did say he did say that. Remember, you and I just spoke about that about a week ago. We were talking about Trudeau and we were trying to figure out when he came into office. And I knew that you and I we were already friends because I remember Chase saying that this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah. The only thing that he says, the people say that they did properly was probably the whole legalizing marijuana. That's about it. So Trudeau's government is still trying to wreck Canadian YouTube. In late January, Dan Olson, a Canadian YouTuber, posted a self-produced documentary entitled "Line Goes Up: The Problem with NFTs." Olson's politics are not my own, but the disturbing question he raises about the long-term implications of increasingly ubiquitous blockchain technology on everything from millennial wealth to personal privacy makes his 2 hour, I can't fucking read, I should stop drinking. Privacy makes his 2-hour video essential viewing. But Olson hardly needs my endorsement. At the time of this writing, Line Goes Up has been viewed more than 7 million times. In the global discourse around NFTs, an unassuming man from Calgary, Alberta, has established himself as a leading skeptic. He is also one of many Canadians who have found a way to thrive in the unique media ecosystem that is YouTube. Let's be honest, right? A lot of YouTube has grown enormously throughout this pandemic. People have been home, people have been locked down, especially here in Canada. So what has happened, myself included, we jumped on this YouTube. We started doing, talking about things we liked. I started getting political after the whole Ottawa thing, and it gives people voices, and it gives everybody a voice. You like them, you don't like them. The problem is the censorship, right? The algorithm that blocks people because of governmental restrictions and because government are funding these platforms. And that's what's happening. He is also one of many Canadians who found the way to thrive. Blah, blah, blah. I said already. Journalists hold on. The millions of views his video routinely pull are something any mainstream Canadian journalist or entertainer would envy, as are their nearly 700 subscribers. So Baker, there it is. Mainstream media envies the fact that not me, but other YouTubers like, that have a huge freaking following. There's some YouTubers that have more views than the actual local news channels.
Huh. Oh, well, yeah. I would buy that. Yeah.
So why are they getting pissed off? Why? Because people are tired of hearing the same freaking narrative spun, knowing that the government is dishing out money to these channels, knowing that we're getting just half truths, right?
Yeah, and that's the thing is you're never going to know if you're getting the truth or you're just getting what the government wants you to know. And now it'll be interesting to see if there was a party leadership change, how all of a sudden the media would change to reflect it.
But that's exactly what we spoke about a few shows back, right? Remember,
right? They'll have a deal set up where
they had to deal with the NDP, right? Because it was a minority government. So the NDP, the other party, set a deal with them. Okay, listen, I want this, and by me backing you up, then you don't risk being outed and having another election, right? Which you most likely will lose, or fall into another minority government and waste a bunch of $millions of dollars for a stupid election, which he did in the middle of a pandemic, just to be reelected as a minority government because he thought that he was going to win a majority. So yeah, it's just crazy. So Bill C-11, the Online Streaming Act. Here we go. The successor to the scrapped Bill C-10 that drew much scorn last spring, once again proposes placing YouTube and other platforms like it under the authority of the Canadian Radio, Television, and Telecommunications Commission, so the CRTC, which will have the power to force YouTube to categorize and to distribute its content the way Canadian television and radio stations already must. It's freaking scary ass shit, man. In practice, this means dictating the proportion of time that shall be devoted to the broadcasting of Canadian programs, as well as prescribing what constitutes a Canadian program. This could convincingly obligate YouTube to bury foreign videos whenever a Canadian uses its search engine, as well as force Canadian creators to fill out some sort of checklist when they upload a video in order to affirm it fulfills government-dictated criteria of Canadians and it's worthy of discoverability. So censorship, that's what this is. It's censorship and the new search algorithm. It could even force Canadian users to automatically subscribe to channels the government thinks are worthy. A la Canadian cable providers' current obligation made Canada subscribers to. That's why I canceled my fucking cable TV subscription. Because when you freaking sign up for cable, you have to take all these freaking channels that are Canadian funded because the CRTC is shoving them down your throat. That's why that's why back in the day, and I'm going to say this, back in the day, my parents had family friends in the States. what did my dad did? He bought one of those the Dish Network box and satellite, brought it over the border, set it up. We were paying for it legally. It wasn't like we weren't pirating, but we were watching American TV from here, right? Because we were just tired of having to freaking watch these channels that they were shoving down our throat all the time. It's just insane, man.
It is.
What is happening?
The last time they did that, because they used to, when public broadcast television was the biggest source of people's TV viewing. Anytime we were at wartime, the government, there was an act that was part of a wartime act where the government took control over the media. And the last time they did it was during Vietnam. And then you had these, basically the government screened every news story that came out of Vietnam before it could be broadcast on American airwaves. And then that was the whole reason that combat journalists became a thing, right? Basically, if we go over there and we see it for ourselves, we can report on it and they can't stop us. So it'll be interesting to see if anyone in the Canadian, broadcast sphere gets the balls to do something like that, to basically find a way around it. But I mean, it's obviously not going to come from corporate media, right? So
that's ridiculous. I just this fucking line right here. I myself an LGBTQ. Why? Like, why say I myself an LGBTQ? Who gives a shit what you are? You're a person. You're a human. It doesn't matter.
Well, because once they throw out the alphabet, they feel like there's nothing you can say to them, right? Like they can't get pushback, or you're homophobic or whatever.
The more you create labels, the more you create division.
Or comedy.
Comedy. Shut up, cracker. Chases comes in saying, let's add a different color to the spectrum. Chases comes in saying Ben Shapiro and Russell Brand have a pretty big following on the scene. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
I honestly can't watch Ben Shapiro for long periods of time. I just can't. Just the way he talks.
It's just like, his voice itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's a bit. So it's just crazy. Actually, I have a cool little video regarding this. So, but of course, it's Fox News, so that's from the ultimate left or right. I don't even know what side. Right? Well, Fox right or left? I don't know anymore.
Right. Fox is right.
Fox is right. Okay. Hold on a second. All right, let me check this shit here. How's everybody in the chat doing?
Everybody hanging in there?
I'll bet hang in there. All right, good. Let's see here. Yesterday I was on Comic Division's Thursday Throwdown, and I was like half tired, and I just jumped on. And when I was saying my outro, like when you talk about yourself and stuff, dude, I couldn't speak. I was like, then.
So you were channeling your inner Joe Biden. Got it.
Oh. Yeah.
Have you seen that newest video where he tells that speech and then turns around to shake somebody's hand and there's nobody there?
Send it to me.
I was looking for it and it kept. Yeah. Oh, you're playing that. I'll look for it. It's fucking funny.
Oh my God. All right. So this right here, this is interesting.
Beautiful country filled with nice people. Unfortunately, it's now an authoritarian country. Justin Trudeau's government has just outlawed independent journalism in Canada. The government now requires that journalists possess a journalism license. Now, to get that license, the journalists have to report favorably on Justin Trudeau's government. Rebel News, is one of Canada's few honest news outlets, did not get a license. Right, that's called censorship, and it's not surprising. Last year, Justin Trudeau tried to have Rebel News banned from covering a debate in Canada. A judge overturned that ban and allowed a Rebel News reporter inside the debate hall. Here's how Justin Trudeau responded to that ruling.
The reality is...
Now, this is the type of piece of shit he is.
Organizations like yours that continue to spread misinformation and disinformation on the science around vaccines, around how we're going to actually get through this pandemic and be.
So misinformation about the jabs, the information that's being now in the States, actually, because Canada had all these side effects already. I don't know why it's so out there now in the States that, you know, bro, Pfizer's coming out with what's all these things are coming out with and all these secondary effects. But we were pretty much told much for what the secondary effects were, right? It's like those, remember those commercial for the medicines that would be on TV, and at the end of the commercial go, what is it? It could cause inflammation of the and then cause heat rashes. And I got the end of it. It was like a freaking auction of what the medication the side effects could be, right?
Right.
So, but see, this is what he's talking about, misinformation. But how about the misinformation or the lack of information, right? Because they're not misinforming her. I agree, you know, and they weren't really misinforming us. They were just
not informing
us of the omitting the rest of what could happen.
And that is so funny you mentioned that. So at work today, I was on a Zoom call and they were talking about employee engagement. Mm-hmm. And it was the same concept. And then it dawned on me, because we talk about so much of this stuff, that when a company has employee engagement problems and we did this big, you know, company-wide survey mm-hmm. thing, and it turns out it is a problem. So right. When there's this, I forget what the terminology is, but there's a psychiatric term for it. When you don't tell people so like if I say, all right, Bosco, we're going to change this, right? Mm-hmm. So what I need from you is this, this, and this. And I know that's asking a little bit more of you, but we need it. And then mm-hmm. I never say another word to you about it. Now, if you don't know the outcome, right, then it gives you no motivation to continue doing it. And then your job sucks, right?
I thought you were just describing marriage right now for a second.
Well, you know, so and this is how people work. We see the outcome of something and then we infer the motive, right? Mm-hmm. So like if you, I don't know, if you get in a car crash, we assume you did something to put yourself there, right? We don't just assume you did everything right and you just had an accident. You know what I'm saying? So people do that. And when you do it on a national scale and you don't mm-hmm. tell the people, this is the direction we're trying to head, this is what we need from everybody. And then you have to give incremental status reports on whether or not we're headed the way that we want to be going. Right. But if you do all this, you make all these changes, you never tell anyone whether it's working or not, then people start to see the outcome and say, well, that's what he wanted in the first place.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Damn if you don't.
Exactly.
Right. So basically, I'm going to just play this out.
Be there for each other and keep our kids safe is part of why we're seeing such unfortunate anger and lack of understanding of basic science. And quite frankly, I won't call it a media organization.
So you
could tell he's
me,
pissed.
Therefore, you shouldn't be able to talk. That guy's a fascist, just to be totally clear. Ezra Levant is not. 100%. He founded Rebel News. He joins us tonight. Ezra, thanks so much for coming on. This is one of those stories, it's just hard to believe, reading it as a longtime fan of your country, that this could be allowed to happen. Have we overstated it?
Well, it's not yet illegal to do journalism without that license. It's a
okay. I love what this guy says, but Tucker Carlson's face, man.
Yeah,
just can't. It's like somebody. He's constipated. I'm sorry.
Government license called the Qualified Canadian Journalism Organization license. A government panel reviews you. They spent 1 year reviewing Rebel News, looking through more than 100 of our stories. A panel of 5 people in secret. We don't even know what they said or did or what they looked at. And they claim that only 1% of our stories are news. So we don't get the license. Now, we're not outlawed, but there's all sorts of sticks and carrots that come with it. For example, just last week, Trudeau announced that he is going to compel Facebook and Google to downrank non-licensed journalists like us
we just spoke about,
and boost his trusted, friendly journalists. So we're going to be hidden, and he's going to compel the internet giants to punish us. He's also changing the Income Tax Act to punish us. If you have a government license, your subscribers can write off their subscription at tax time. If you're an independent journalist like us, no dice. Of course, there are hundreds of millions of dollars that he is hosing with a fire hose at his trusted licensed journalists, and he's now compelling Google and Facebook to fund journalists too. So now you've got literally 99% of Canadian media companies that are dependent on Justin Trudeau and soon Google and Facebook for a huge chunk of their revenues. There's no way those journalists can be free and independent. We're not banned yet, although we are banned from government events, as you said earlier. But I'm worried that he's done all this in 2 years. The worst is yet to come. He may well ban us yet.
Well, if he's forcing the tech monopolies to downgrade your content, I mean, it's a distinction without a difference. You're banned from reaching
And
readers.
that's how freedom of speech
So
dies.
my question is, what about the rest of Canadian media? They're going along with this? Has anyone at the CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, stood up to defend you? Any of your newspapers to defend you?
Right. So there he speaks about the CBC. Remember what I said.
Right,
The CBC gets $1.6 billion from the government.
100 Canadian news media companies are on the take. Now, they don't all have these journalism licenses yet, but they're all taking money from Trudeau. He made a special $61 million payment to them right before the election. None of them reported that. 1,500 news media companies cut up a $61 million gift. None of them reported that. So the thing is, since they're in on it, they can't very well report it, and they certainly can't very well object to it. It used to be that the Liberals of Canada were for civil rights and free speech and separation of, government and the media. Those days are done. You can really count on one hand's fingers the independent media left in the country, and Trudeau hates them. We were the ones who covered the trucker rebellion, as you know, and Trudeau hated the truckers because they were the one group that opposed him. He hates us for the same reason. He seized the bank accounts of truckers without legal process. I'm worried that if he's gone this far in 2 years, by the time he finishes his term 3 years from now, I'm worried that he's going to start to treat us like the truckers. I don't know. Will he seize our bank accounts? Will he ask Google and Facebook to delist us altogether? I know that sounds paranoid, but so far he's done everything he threatened he would do.
It's China, and they're so fragile. They're one little news organization, and they can't stand any scrutiny. It really tells you a lot. Ezra, thank you so much for coming on.
Crazy,
So
huh?
do you guys have anything for the prime minister and the way that we have impeachment for presidents?
Yeah, well, it's in the parliament, right? And it has to be the other parties that bring that up.
But
There
he's in
is.
bed with the other large party.
Exactly. That's the coalition. That it's not a coalition, but it is. Just don't want to call it that. Yeah. It's crazy. Here Chase comes. Not sure how this is a smart move for him to do before elections. This alone should be a major factor for those voting to cast against him. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. We didn't know about this until after. Until it leaked after the elections. I know very little about politics. I'm not a biologist.
It's all about touchdowns, man. It's all about the touchdowns.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness, man. So
now, do you guys vote? Do you guys vote candidate or do you just vote party?
How it works here, it's we vote for our local MP. MP. No, it's fuck. I don't even know what it stands for. Municipal parliament leader, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So our parliament leader for our area. So we vote for that person, right?
Okay.
And then it goes by seats. How many of those seats do they populate? So you need X amount of seats. I think it's 73 or 71 to have a majority government. So you have to make sure those seats are all filled. So yeah, Montreal has been red, basically liberal for ever since I can remember. except 1 year where it was Jack Layton, an NDP leader, which was an amazing leader. Unfortunately, he had to step down because he was diagnosed with cancer, and he later on died. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's where we
speaking
got the Sangjit. That's where we got the Sangjit Singh. The guy who's in bed with Trudeau right now.
right. Oh yeah, Mr. Beautiful Hair.
Yeah. It's beautiful hair.
I learned this about Canada. California has more people than Canada. Did you know that? I never realized. I thought Canada was probably close to, at least 50% of America's population, but it's nowhere near.
Well, we're larger than the United States, but the thing is,
land mass.
Yeah, land mass. But the thing is that our land mass is up in the freaking north with the polar bears, and it's fucking cold there. No, it's like really ass cold.
Where we're all going to be living when somebody finally pisses Putin off enough and he presses the button.
Yeah. Seriously, or the zombie apocalypse.
I sent you that thing for.
Oh, you did?
For President Dickless.
President Dickless. My fellow.
It's short, but it's funny.
Hello, my fellow Jamaicans.
The Decepticon variant Hobo 19 is still killing fat people.
Freaking shit makes me laugh every time, man.
They're raping the cranes, man. Our cranes are being sexually raped. They've got all the Jew cranes.
Oh my god. This is it.
I cannot believe this man is the leader of the free world. I really cannot. Not only that, most popular president ever. Right? If you believe the election numbers. Yes. If you believe the election numbers, he got more votes than any president in history against Donald Trump.
All right. So this is it?
Yep.
Is this it? Okay. All right. Let's see. Am I in the beginning of this?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
What? Huh?
Because a vision softly creeping.
He doesn't know where he's
left
at.
Its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision.
I gotta watch this again.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I'm probably gonna get copy struck for the song, but oh my god.
Oh wow.
Oh my god, dude.
There's a guy.
Photoshopped it. They should Photoshop Will Smith smacking him.
He's trying to shake the camera's hand. See that little camera on the stand? And then hit play. Watch him. He wanders around.
I
mean, at a certain point, you feel sorry for him because they're putting him out there and putting him through this. And the guy, look.
Oh my god. He's like, which way do I go? He's like, where did he go? He disappeared on me. How did he do that?
Oh, I shit myself. I'm gonna need a diaper change.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How old is he?
I don't know. 200.
Oh my god.
No, I think he's like 70, 74 or something like that.
Chase comes in. He's always lost, even when they show him where to go. Oh my god, man. Crazy ass world we live in. You know what's crazy ass? What's going on in the world today? Slapping. Everybody's slapping people. The last episode of Moon Knight, we saw the same thing. He slaps the guy. Instead of punching the kid, he slaps the kid. And I was like, I saw it. I was like, what the fuck? Everybody's just slapping everybody now.
There was another comic that got slapped. He told some joke about a trans person, and this lady in the audience, her son or daughter, or who knows what they are or what they were, but yeah, it was trans, and she got up, walked up on stage, yelled at him, and slapped him. Yeah.
Really?
I mean, some people need slapped, but so far I haven't seen one of them get it.
So speaking of slapping, right? No, it's not a PornHub or Real Doll Slap or anything like that, unfortunately. So everybody in the chat that was expecting something dirty, that's from a after hour show. Oh, wait, I don't have an after hour show. So basically, what happened was a major soccer star lost his shit after losing a game to a very low tier team. And I think, even if you don't know soccer, you must have heard of this guy. You must.
Oh
have
yeah, I
heard.
know Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. Hey, Drop Shop, how's it going, man? Welcome.
Hey,
Thank you for stopping by. So basically, what happened was he got upset. He was walking down the tunnel, and I'll read the article. Cristiano Ronaldo phone incident explained. Star apologizes as fan's mother goes public with the story. Cristiano Ronaldo has apologized for the alteration he had with the Everton fan after Manchester United lost 1-0 at Goodson Park on April 9th. Ronaldo stormed off the pitch, that's the soccer field, following his side's defeat in the Premier League's clash and appeared to lash out at one of the home team supporters, allegedly smashing one fan's mobile phone in the process. This 37-year-old took to social media to apologize for his behavior and wants to invite the fan to the United match. But the mother of the Everton fan has since told her family's side of the story to the media, claiming Ronaldo's actions were an assault on her teenage son. Footage of Ronaldo knocking the device to the floor began to circulate after the 1-0 victory over the Red Devils at Goodison. Ronaldo smashing someone's phone at full time. So here he goes. Fan's mother speaks out. As Ronaldo walked down the tunnel, a young fan was using his phone to capture video of a cut on the player's leg. At full time, the Manchester United player started walking off. We were in the park, and so we were right at the tunnel. There they came walking past. My son was there, video them all. Sarah Keller, the mother of the 14-year-old Jack Harding, told the Liverpool Echo. He filmed the United player walking through, and then he lowered his phone because Ronaldo had pulled down his sock and his leg was bleeding. He lowered his phone to see what it was. He didn't even speak. Ronaldo then just walked past with a terrible, terrible temper and smashed the phone out of my son's hand and carried on walking. And mom claims that Cristiano Ronaldo assaulted and bruised her 14-year-old son by swiping his mobile out of his hand at the full-time Everton. So basically what happened was, there's video. I don't know if this has the video. So he smacks the kid's hand, right? So
right.
He was holding his phone, but the phone was below, right? And he smacks his hand so hard that the phone flew from his hand, face down, cracked the screen and everything. And the kid got a bruise. Now, the thing is that we had to find out that the kid's autistic.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I understand if Jake was waving it in his face, but he wasn't near his face. It was down by the floor, checking his injury. She said he's an autistic boy and he's been assaulted by a football player. That's how I see it as a mom. Notice how I said mom?
Yeah,
as a mom. Yeah.
I see what you did there.
We got some Peaky Blinders going on. A spokesman for the Merseyside Police, meanwhile, confirmed that the Echo that the incident was being investigated. We can confirm that we are liaising with Manchester United Football Club and Everton FC following the report of the alleged assault on the Everton versus the blah, blah, blah. So basically what's going on, the parents, fuck it, they want to get paid now.
Oh, yeah.
They want to get paid. And you know what? They should get paid. Because how many times have you seen professional athletes in the NBA, NFL, storm off, smack a fan, or push a fan down with zero recourse?
Right.
Well,
yeah.
So this is Ronaldo's apology. It's never easy to deal with emotions in difficult moments such as the one we are facing. I'm sorry. You're a fucking professional. You're paid fucking millions. He's a fucking kid, and you don't put your hands on him. There's no excuse.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Nevertheless, we always have to be respectful, patient, and set the example for all the youngsters who love the beautiful game. I would like to apologize for my outburst, and if possible, I would like to invite the supporter to watch a game at Old Trafford as a sign of fair play and sportsmanship.
Plot twist, he gives him a right hook. Or plot twist, he walks by and smacks mom. Oh, man, he messed up. Messed up bad.
My God, man. Like, seriously, it's like, what the fuck?
I just I sent you
Oh,
a
yeah.
TikTok, man. It was just funny. I had this one loaded up, waiting for the right moment for like the last month, and here it is. And I sent it to you. And
Okay. It's not going to get my channel banned?
Nope.
All right. Does it have music? I'm getting copy struck. Hold on. I'm
no,
gonna just
it
get to
does not. I
this.
don't think
I'm
so.
gonna get to the chat here. Okay, Chases comes in. Yes, but also when it comes to the NBA, there are so many disrespectful fans that
Oh,
throw
yeah.
drinks and stuff at the players. Oh, 100%. That's I agree. There, I agree 100%. If a fan fucking
Yeah.
throws something, I'm sorry, that's free game. Since there is no spectrum from the court, the players deal with some shit too. I'm not saying no, but you are held to a higher standard because you're getting paid a lot of money to swallow your pride and shut your mouth. But you don't hit a kid. That's for me. Grown ass man is one thing. You know, if they're doing something stupid, but a kid,
Right.
I'm sorry. You smack. He saw it was a kid. He smacked the kid's hand. You don't do that shit. You don't do that shit. Hold on, let me see what you sent me. What you sent me?
Yeah.
Survey says. All right, this is this last one, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sensitive contact. Oh, Jesus Christ! Right off the bat, dude. Really?
Hit play anyway.
Oh my God! Hit play anyway.
I've had this one on deck for like a month, man, waiting for the right moment, and it finally happens. I thought I was going to get to last week or the week before with the Chris Rock thing.
Okay.
But I think this is it. I think this is the moment.
Oh my God! All right, let me see if I can make this a bit bigger. All right. Watch anyway. Oh wait.
Tell me about it. Anywhere else? Take it anywhere else?
Ah, shit the way they do that.
Tell me about it. 2.5 grand later, and then. Hey! What's going on?
It's mine, Daddy. Noah keeps taking away from me.
Noah, give it back.
No.
Noah, give it back.
No.
I said give it back now. Noah. What the hell?
No. Larry.
Larry, you can't just. Oh.
Larry.
Look at me standing.
Yeah.
Right, what's going on here?
Oh, sir, I'm arrested. Oh.
And the freaking cat. Oh my God. The freaking cat too.
Oh, I swear to you, one day that's gonna be me at work. I'm just gonna lose my shit and smack everybody. Oh, I love that one.
Gosh, that was funny. That was some funny shit.
Even
This
smash
freaking
the cat.
the way he's walking, like he's like a bodybuilder, all like ripped. What the fuck? The Brits, huh? The Brits. Oh my God. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good show. What else, man? What else? You have anything else in your freaking TikTok world there?
I had one, dude. I can tell you about it. The video got taken down for some reason, but it is so damn funny. So apparently somewhere in India, there's this village, right? It's covered in monkeys and stray dogs. and no one's witnessed it, but they're trying to figure out what's going on. Every time the monkeys are all over it. When they see a dog, they all cover their buttholes. And it shows a video of this monkey walking down the street, and this dog comes jumping out of this building out of nowhere. The monkey immediately puts his hand over his butthole and keeps walking, and the dog's like following him, just like he's waiting for his hand to move.
The struggle is real for those monkeys.
Oh, and I saved it, but it got taken down.
Oh wow!
Oh my god, I must have watched it 30 times. I was laughing till I sweat. And this monkey turns around, looks at that dog like, slap. Covers his butthole and keeps walking.
Smacks the dog. Oh, shit. All right, man. Well, thank you, Chase, for being here. We had Michelle Moore as well. Thank you so much. Doing great. You guys are funny. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We try.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, we try. Got Drop Shop as well. And Chase, we had other 9 people at one point. Quiet in the chat today, but we got Chase for tearing it up. It was good to have him in the chat. It was nice. It was nice. Drop Shop too.
Yeah, you know who we haven't seen for a minute.
Who?
Where the heck's Terrence been?
Terrence is doing his thing, man. I haven't seen him in a lot of the chats. He's probably just doing his thing. He's posting his stuff. Mm-hmm. He's doing his post there, but I haven't seen him on other shows that he's usually on. So yeah,
right on.
He's handling things. But if I do see him, I will tell him. Hey, there we go. I was just like, wow. I was about to say, I Love Food was in here today, and he popped up.
Pops in.
Yeah. Hello,
Firm
all
handshakes.
Firm handshakes. Yep. That's good stuff, man. So yeah, definitely catch it on the replay if you haven't seen it. Great stuff. 36. So yeah, Basco Scenario Wednesdays, the hangout, 8 p.m. and Hold Up Wait here on Fridays, 8 p.m. So definitely catch us on the next flip side, because there is no right side on the flip side. And that fucking Biden shaking the person's hand.
Dude, I could watch it like every 30 seconds. I could watch it again.
Oh my god! All right, bros, what's going on? Wait, somebody said something. Why not fish flop hand? Why not a fish flop handshake? Dead fish hands.
Dead fish hands.
I have no idea what that's all about.
It's about the stink palm.
Oh, it's nasty.
It is nasty.
It's like the climb from last week. Remember? Oh yeah, Chase didn't see last week's show, so I have to show this. Because he needs so. One of the question was, you're scuba diving, right, Chase? Oh, I have to find a freaking thing.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah, I have to find it. So Chase, you're scuba diving, and oh my god, where is it?
Well, Chase is Asian, so you have to.
Oh, that is just wrong.
You have to say, what do you do with this, Chase? Do you do what we think you're gonna do, or do you eat it?
Oh my god. Or both. or both. Where the fuck is it? I can't find it. Did I delete it? Oh my god, I might have deleted. No, it's right here. So basically, you're scuba diving. There's nobody around.
No one's ever gonna know.
No one's ever gonna know. It's just you. Why can't I freaking win? Oh, no. It's just you and the clam. What do you do?
That's so fucking gross.
Like I zoomed it in too. It's the clam. So yeah.
But on the bright side, it's only like a 2 on the Arby's scale.
Oh my god.
He says balls deep.
I'll turn it into sushi. Balls deep. And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you everybody that was here, who checks it out on the replay. You can catch us here next week. And saying that, We are out.
Later.